kind of always been a romantic kind of guy. I think the first time I knew this, it was this animated movie. It was Surf's Up. It was that movie with the penguin that surfed. And at the end of the movie, there was this scene where it was him and his girlfriend, this other penguin. You know, they were teaching this younger guy how to surf, and he was on one of the waves, and when he was going down, you know, the two of them, they just kind of watched, and the girlfriend, she looked back at him, and, you know, I was only 8 years old, but I saw something. I don't know what those animators did, but they did something with their eyes, and I saw it. You know, I saw something. It wasn't just an animation. It was actual emotion. Like I could see it. The way she looked at him and the way he looked back at her. And I was so young, and that was the first time I actually asked myself if I was going to be alone. If I was ever going to find that penguin. Looking back on that now, it's pretty fucking stupid because they were fucking penguins. But that was big. You know, I've told myself I've been experiencing love for a few years of my life now. I just haven't pursued it. You know, there have been times where I've looked at a girl and I've wondered, like, I want to be with you. That was the main thing. But, you know, this would happen over and over again. I'd figure out that the girl wasn't interested in me, she liked someone else. It turned out differently this year, though, because there's a different outcome. I was on the football team, and it was at one of our practices. It was at the beginning of the year, and there was this girl. Her name's Maria, and I was doing laps, and me and my buddies, we were taking a break, and they decided, you know, well, let's go talk to some chicks. And we went over. I went over with them because, of course, I've got nothing better to do. No experience really with talking with girls. I haven't really been that much of a ladies' man most of my life. My friends had no problem, but I was a bit different. I thought I might as well get some experience now. I'm almost fucking graduating. I gotta get some experience. And we kind of hit it off with this group. They were there practicing for rugby. They weren't cheerleaders. They were warriors. I was talking more than I thought I was going to. I was starting conversation on my own. And then she kind of appeared. I didn't see her at first, but then she kind of stepped forward, and I kind of asked myself, why didn't I see her? And, you know, for some reason, she just came over and she was like, you got something on your shoulder. Brushed off some of the grass, artificial grass from the field. And I don't know why I found that so funny, but I did. And she did too. This is, again, nothing like I have experienced in the past with, you know, crushes. At first I thought this was just a crush, but this was more, you know. When I go into school, I'm eager to, you know, walk through the halls and then hopefully, you know, see her. And I did everything I could to see her more often. And I said, I want to be with her. I said the exact same thing I've said before with all these other ones, with all these other crushes, and nothing ever happens. Because what I do is I let my strange mind take over. I have this thought where if I wait long enough, something will happen. And that just doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. I kind of had this I thought if I tried to ask her out, if I tried to tell her how I feel, I would lose everything I had with her. And I had known her for up to 4 months at the time when I kind of was battling myself on whether or not I should ask her out. And I said to myself, you have created something that has made you happy. You've created something that has given your life meaning, because trust me, there have been times where I've doubted that. And she kind of brought me out of that period. And I told myself, you cannot ruin this. You cannot get rid of what you've created, what she has created for you. You cannot get rid of the emotions that she has provided you with, because she's given you life. When you wanted to take it away, when you wanted to end it, she was the one who was in the back of your mind who stopped you. So I stayed quiet. I think it's her eyes that really caught my attention. She always said that she thought she was creepy. She didn't like how her eyes looked, but I always made sure to tell her I thought they were great. I wanted to take that second step, be like, yeah, beautiful eyes, but I was too scared, like always. We started a new semester, and we finally had a class together. And one of my buddies was, he was also in that class. And I think it was the second day of classes that I remember my heart stopping. There was this moment where the class had ended, and I was kind of at the back getting my stuff, and I looked up, and she was there talking with him. And I looked at her eyes, and me being her friend, she thought it was best if she talked with me about him, and she always had something to say. Everything she had to say about him just made me weaker and weaker. It ate at me for so long, and I wanted to speak up. I wanted to tell her, could you please just... She told me that she liked him. It killed me to know that she didn't want to be with me. I wanted to be with her, but she didn't want to be with me. And on top of that, then I had to consider the other part. I had to look at my friend, I had to look at my buddy, and I had to wonder, what did he have that I didn't? What was so good about him that I didn't have? I asked myself, do I want to go on? Because for almost 4 times now, I have allowed a girl to come into my head, to mess around with it, and then just leave. And I don't do anything about it. I cower in fear, and I refuse to take action. And so I ask myself, is there any point in going on if I know that I'm never going to end up with anyone? Or should I just keep going? Should I just keep going, or should I stop? It doesn't help that she keeps giving me those eyes.